ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं धीरतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। Yeah, so the kids class has been started already. So those who want to attend the kids program, so children can send, so they can teach slokas and a lot of activities are there. They can go. 4th floor down. Hare Krishna. Okay, today we are reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the divine song of God. Today Kartikeya Prabhu is absent here. He had gone to Srirangapatna with a youth team, around 80 plus devotees. So they went to Srirangapatna to have a yatra. So on behalf of him, I am doing this program today. So this Bhagavad Gita, first I would like to appreciate Bhagavad Gita because the Lord Krishna has given this knowledge. It's a life manual. Many of us, we don't know. Some of us we tried, but we couldn't understand. Some of us not tried because it is not my it is not in my plate. It is not my. So, but still, this is what the life manual for all of us. Like we have a laws in our government, similarly, there is a law of nature. That law is the book. This is a Bhagavad Gita. Without knowing law, we do mistake, and it is our part of mistake. So the Lord has given this mercifully to understand and live in this world. So we have to do that. So this should be understand through bona fide spiritual master. So this bona fide spiritual master, this presentation is dedicated to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is a founder Acharya, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, because of whom we are able to understand a little bit of Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult to understand because Krishna himself says, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam. Guhyam means it's very secret. The secret can be understood. The secret can be revealed through a devotee from Parampara. So, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, he came from that bona fide Parampara. So, he revealed this knowledge to us. So, we are able to understand whatever he has given to us. This Gita course actually designed here locally by His Grace Harishetra Prabhu. I would like to give this credit to him. And this PPT is prepared by His Grace Karthikeya Prabhuji. So I'm just borrowing this PPT from him. So this credit goes to him. Only I'm an instrument to present this year. Okay. Okay. Today's topic before going to discuss, this is basically root cause analysis, why we are all suffering. That's a topic. First part last week you all completed. What is that first part completed? Any idea? Root cause. What is that first part? Attachment. Right? You completed. Apart from the attachment, what and all you learned? Any recollection? Something? What and all you understood last week? Sorry? Comparing. Incarnation. Yes. What else? We learned last week?
Body and
soul. Body and soul. Okay. Okay. Now, how many bodies are there in our? What are those? Grass body and shuttle body. Apart from that, one permanent thing is there. What is that? Soul. What we are now? We are body.
We are temporary body with the soul.
Yes, we are permanent. Soul is permanent. We are that soul. The body we got is temporary. So that is what we discussed, right, last week. Dehi nosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam ja tata deha andra prapti dhira tatra namuhyati. So last week you all might have discussed this. Dehi nosmin. Dehi means deha and dehi. Deha means body. Dehi means who owns the body. So dehi nosmin yada dehe. The soul is holding the body. Kaumaram yavanam jara. Kaumara means like a small child. Kaumaram. Yavanam means youth. Like before that youth. There are different stages. Yavanam and then jara, old age. Tata dehandra prapti. Antra means end of that. Prapti, what is it? He's going to get a new body. This is what Krishna says. So each and every stage our bodies keep changing. Each and every moment our bodies keep changing. Right? So you might have identified different faces, right? Like Mother Teresa, Einstein, and all. You might have. There was an activity last week. So the bodies keep changing. The same body is not there at the end now. You might have seen small when you were a child. We were very small, right? Now body keep changing. Scientific way, according to the science, every 7 years, all the cells in the body is completely changed. This is from science. I'm not talking about here. So scripture is very clear. So body is changed. So this is all we discussed. So last week we discussed attachment. The attachment is the cause of suffering. Another two more things are there, cause of suffering. One is attitude of comparison that we are going to discuss today in detail, and committing wrong acts. Even though we know this is wrong, but still we commit. Right? Have you undergone this anytime? We know this is wrong, but we commit mistakes. Okay, this we are going to discuss. So I'm going to start with one story. Anyway, Dasara is coming. Next week, Dasara, right? Dasara is coming. So I'm going to start with a story. A Kali worshipper. Many of them, right? Kali worshipper. They are staunch Kali worshipper. He worshipped Kali in such a way that Kali was pleased by his worshipping. Right? So the Kali appeared in front of him. Kali appeared. She is giving the boon. The boon is, okay, whatever you asked, that desire is fulfilled. That will be fulfilled. She gave the boon, but she told something else also after that. But this person was not hearing fully because Kali has given already boon. So he started, okay, he was jubilant and he was jumping. Oh, I got boon now. Whatever my desire will be fulfilled. But whatever Kali next told, he didn't hear that. Then he started asking boon, right? Because he got the boon. So he started asking, I want promotion. You see, he got the promotion. And then I want big bungalow. It is manifesting for him. Slowly you see, he was seeing that the neighbor, whatever he's getting, the neighbor is getting double of it. He was seeing, observing that. He was getting develop it. Then he decided, okay. Then he prayed to Kali again, oh Kali, please burst my one eyes. Burst my one eyes. Then the neighbor, two eyes burnt. This is a situation, we are in this situation only we are living in this material world. You understand? Always they compare. Actually, the comparison, okay, I have a question now to all of you. The question is a comparison is wrong?
Not every time.
Okay, not every time. Any other answer?
Comparison to self is fine.
Comparison?
To our own self, of the past, of what we do with others.
Yes, Prabhu.
Comparison with devotees is fine, not with Indians. Not necessary that we comparing to a higher level person. Maybe with a lower level person also.
A healthy comparison.
Sorry?
A healthy comparison.
Healthy comparison. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good answers. Actually, comparison is a disease. It's a disease. It is a unnatural existence. Unnatural, actually. It's a disease. Why we should not compare? I'm going to explain. You see, one is apple, another one is tomato. Comparing apple with tomato, is it correct?
No.
Not correct. Right? Since it is red color, I should not compare. Similarly, some people will be very fair, some people dark in complexion, right? So we should not compare. Why? Why we should not compare? Because, sorry?
Every individual has a unique identity.
Yes.
This
This,
to
yes.
that person.
Perfect. Perfect answer. Every individual is unique. Why it is unique? Why it is unique? Sorry? Every soul is different. Yes.
Different soul.
Different soul. Yeah, that's correct.
Like
What way it is
different
different?
karmas.
Karmas. Because of different karma, everybody has a different karma. According to that only we are getting body. If you have done a very good karma, we get a very beautiful body. So the beauty and all based on their karma, beauty, wealth, and whatever. If you see, even some person don't do hard work. Just anyway, this karma we are going to discuss next session. I'm just giving glimpses. So the karma based on our previous karma only we get body. So this is a question. Maybe next week this question will come. Why the boy or child born in one child born in poor family, other child born in very wealthy family, what the child did, right? This will be answered in this. So based on karma we are taking body. So based on karma we have all the things. Some children's by birth only limbs are not there, some limbs are not there, some brain is not growing fast, like so many problems are there. This is not with respect to anything, their own previous karma, right? So comparing one person with other person is a disease. Even the father has two child, the two childs are different. Even if they as born as a twins, they have two different karmas. What to talk of others, right? So comparing is a disease. But in Shastras, it gives a nice solution. What to do and how to proceed with that. How to solve this problem. The antidote we are going to discuss. Antidote for the disease of comparison. Okay, I'll read this sloka, you all can follow. Swadharma charanam sakya vidharma cha nivartanam Daivalabdena santosha Atma Vikcharanarchanam. Anybody can read translation?
one should execute his prescribed duties to the best of his ability and avoid performing duties not allowed to him. One should be satisfied with as much as gain as he achieves by the grace of the Lord, and one should worship the lotus feet of the spiritual master.
Yeah. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 28th chapter, 2nd verse. See, this is what scripture. Scripture very clearly gives the solution. So these are the four or five points which is there in that sloka. Work according to your nature. Normally we don't work. We see others and then we work, right? That is all. Once we have to work according to nature. Work up to your maximum capacity. We should not reduce our capacity to lower level or somewhere middle. We should try to work as per maximum capacity. That's most important. Don't aspire to do others' work. We are going to discuss this in detail. And work is meant for satisfaction of mind, not to prove anything to this world. Right? And be satisfied with whatever result is achieved. So if you are using your maximum capacity, if you work as per your work's nature, your nature, these are all, then whatever result is there, be satisfied with it. That is the maximum you can get it. We are going to discuss one by one. So first we'll discuss work one's own nature. Now, why job dissatisfaction? I'm not going to ask why you get job dissatisfaction. I'm going to tell you why people are getting job dissatisfaction. Many people, you might have, everybody have, most of them. Many of when the Saturday will come, till Monday to Friday, they were being praying in the office. And then when the Saturday, Sunday will come, I'll take nice rest and then recharge or go out somewhere, right? Searching for happiness, right? Because we are fried in the office. Okay, we'll discuss this. This we have solution in Bhagavad Gita. Why is the job dissatisfied? Right? Anybody have idea? No, right? I'm going to discuss. Bhagavad Gita is going to give the answer for this. Okay, I read this. You all can follow. Chaturvarnam maya sristam guna karma vibhashaha tasya kartaram abhimam vidhi akartaram abhyayam. Anybody would like to read translation?
According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-order being unchangeable.
Yeah, non-doer being. Yeah, the non-doer being unchangeable. Bhagavad Gita 4.13. Okay, we'll read. Okay, the four system, like four different category of people. The Creator itself created. Creator itself. We are going to discuss more on this. We have one more sloka. I'll read this and then we'll discuss more. Brahmana Kshatriya Visam Sudranam cha Parantapa Karmani Pravitbhaktani Swabhava Prabhavi Gunai. Anybody would like to read a translation?
Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras are distinguished by the qualities born of their own natures in accordance with the material modes or chastiser of the enemy.
This is 18th chapter, 41st verse. So Krishna says, Chaturvarnam Maya system, Guna Karma Vibhagashaha. The four category of people is created based on guna and karma, quality and activities. not by born, not by birth, not by birth. So who are they? This is what mentioned here: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. They are different category of people. Okay, so I'll read the quality of the people also. After that, we'll discuss. Okay, in 1842, Krishna says the quality of Brahmana, the 9 qualities: peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural quality by which Brahmana work. And 43, this is for Kshatriya: heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership are the natural qualities of work for Kshatriyas. 1844, farming, cow protection, and business are natural work for Vaishyas. And for the Sudras, there are labor and services to others. These are the qualities. So every word, see, in caste system, in case of India, we have caste system, right? But initially the caste system was followed this process, but slowly deviates. Totally now it is khichdi now. No caste is proper. No caste is proper. By birth, it is not by birth. Now it has become a birth. What happens is that in the name of Brahmanas, they suppress the other category of people. And then at one point of what happened, if there is a spring, if you press, what happened at one point of time? It will burst. That is what happened. This is what happened. But Shastra never says that by birth you become a Brahmana. For example, I just give material example. If a father is doctor, by default son is a doctor? No, right? He has to get the qualification to become a doctor. Then only can become a doctor, right? So the same thing for this, to get the quality of these people also. So the Brahmanas means he is a very intellectual person. It is not only in India. It is not only India. All over the world, anywhere you take, these 4 category of people will be there. 4 category. We may not call them as a Brahmana because in India only this caste system following. But all over the world, these intellectual people will be there, and then administrative people will be there, and then business people will be there, class, and then workers will be there. So these 4 category of people will be there all over the world, everywhere you take. It is not only India. Because India followed Varnashram system earlier and slowly diluted. Now it is Khichdi. So, but all over the world, this 4 category will be there because the Creator himself created. It is not based on a birth, it is based on the quality. So a Brahmana child can be Sudra also. A Brahmana child can be Sudra also. Sudra's child can be a Brahmana also. It is only by quality. For example, in Shastras, in a 5th canto, Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, there was a king, Rishabhadev. How many of you know Bharat Maharaj? That is why we are called Bharata, right? So his father is a Rishabhadev. He has 100 childs. How many? 100 childs. And that 100 childs, he categorized different people, and then finally Bharata Maharaj get the post of king. Remaining some 10 people become a Brahmana, remaining people something Vaishyas. Same father. You had to categorize. This is what the quality. It is not based on birth. That's clear. The Shastras are clear. These Brahmana people are intellectual people. They work independently. They don't work under anybody. That is needed. For example, in olden days, if you see, the king will be there. King is a Kshatriya, but there will be a guru will be there. He will guide you because he's an intellectual person. He will guide you. For example, here, Chandragupta Maurya, he has a guru. Who is that? Sorry? Chanakya. Chanakya is a guru. But where did he say, he stayed in one small hut. He stayed in small hut. And then Chandragupta Maurya been a lot of places. And one point of time, he asked this Chanakya, I will build a palace. You come and stay with me. Then immediately Chanakya Pandit said, no. Why? These people, this intellectual people, they don't work under anybody. They will not be obligation to anybody. Then only they work. Their creativity, like design. These people, if you say I want like this, no, they have to work their own ability. So the Brahmana people is that kind of people. For example, in Vishwamitra also, if you see Vishwamitra, he was disturbed by a lot of demons. This Vishwamitra could have killed by just mystic power these demons, but he went to Dasharatha Maharaj and requested, send Ramachandra and Lakshmana to kill these demons. Why he did that? Because this Brahmana doesn't like to destroy anything. They will be very peaceful. They'll be very knowledgeable, totally self-controlled. These are the qualities of the Brahmana. So they cannot work under anybody. The Brahmana cannot work under anybody. Now, if you see all Brahmanas going to a software engineer, work under somebody, if the person work under somebody is called Shudra. Understand? A person work under somebody is called Shudra. That is what no Shudra's quality. He serve the other category of people. Just he serve. Brahmana doesn't serve like that. Brahmana independently works. That's the quality of Brahmana, right? When he says Kshatriyas, normally they get a guidance from the Brahmana, and then they do administrative works nicely. Administrative work. Even though they are bigger personality look like, but they will get a guidance from the Brahmana. Right? So when the British people come here, they first broken the Brahmana category, because this the Brahmana is broken. No, the whole chain is under him. Everything fall down. That is what they did. Now we are suffering. We are taking bowl. Give me dollar. Give me money. Begging, right, to foreign countries and all. This is what happened. So the Kshatriya people is like that. So the job description is very, very clear. This category is very, very clear. So now, because of this job category, so we have to work according to this nature. You understand why I'm coming to this point is, why job is dissatisfied? Job is not happy, because this job, whatever I'm working, it is not of my nature. It is not of my nature. Simply now, if you see all of us, what your son will do, engineering. What your son will do, doctor. They will become a best Sudras later. Right? You might have a Brahmanic quality. We have to see that, and then we have to help him to get that quality. Right? Srila Prabhupada says once, he was meeting one Pujari in the temple. So he was asking to that person, what your son is doing. See, my elder son is very intelligent. So I asked him, I sent him to US. This person is very less intelligent. I keep him a Pujari work. You understand what is doing? So the basic thing itself, now it is not there. People doesn't understand what is that, right? So the best person should be Pujari, because he should be he should be independent, and he can understand Shastras, and he can help the society. That is a job of Brahmana, right? So this farming, this Vaishyas, they do nice business. That is a quality. Some people, you see, this Gujaratis, I'm just giving, and I don't want to categorize by states. I'm just giving because they have nice business quality. So this business quality, we have to encourage to do that. If you put a Brahmana into Sudra category, you will be frustrated. If you put a Sudra into Brahmana category work, you'll be agitated. You cannot do. You ask some low people, low means that low intelligent people, to ask to that work. It's not possible for it. Basically, Brahmana means head. Kshatriya means arms, according to Satra. Vaishya means belly. Shudra means leg. If you think that without anyone, we can work properly, no. So all the category of people is very, very important. There is no such things is called low grade, no such things high grade. Because he is karma, based on that he's taken the birth, doesn't mean that he's high grade people. No, it is not high grade. Everybody is very, very important to work the society properly. That is more important. If head is not there, what will happen? Nothing is going to happen, right? So everything is very, very important. Kshatriya is needed, Vaishya is needed, or Sudra is needed. Everybody is needed. So there is nothing is called low grade. Nothing is called low grade. Everybody, they do their work according to the nature. They peacefully, happily, they go. Right? This Sudra category people, they need an instruction. They need a master. See, you have to do this. They do properly. If you ask, you take decision, you cannot. You will be miserable. You cannot do it. You cannot do it only. You will do wrong all the things. It will be very agitated condition. Right? So this is how we have to understand. So we have to understand what is the nature of each person's work. According to, if you work, then you'll be happily work. In olden days, even the Sudra category people, they'll be very, very loyal to their master. They if even you give double the salary, triple the salary, they don't go anywhere. No, my master, that's all. Now, if you see some 30%, okay, shift, 40% shift, right? This is what happened because we are lower than the Shudra now. We are not loyal to anyone. Even the company also not following any ethics. That is both the sides are happening because totally corrupted now. See, now I'm seeing in the job market. If you see job market, see already he has an offer. This company is conducting interview. He is saying I have an offer, but still is conducting interview. That means company knows he is having an offer, but still is conducting interview. That means company itself ethic, right? Unethical, right? Because he's giving higher than that offer. If you say I have offer, then you don't want to go. You go to that company. I'll search somebody else. Then the job market will be proper. But company itself unethical. People also become unethical. So this sort of thing, right? Okay. So we have to work according to quality. Whatever our quality, then that will be proper. You all got it? Okay. Next is work up to maximum capacity. Work up to maximum capacity. Now this is a question, how I can identify my capacity, right? So some people, I'm going to discuss some people. Okay, these are the 4 category of people in this: crazy, lazy, inferior complex, and superiority complex. There are 4 category of people everywhere you see. The crazy people is that always see, hey, he's so much working. I have to work like this. I have to work like this. I have to work. That person may be a Brahmana category of people, like highly intelligent person. I have to work like this, become crazy. The other lazy person is like this. Anyway, he's working. Why should I work? You don't use his capacity only. You be very lazy, right? The third, inferiority complex people know. They see the high working very high. No, I cannot do. I'm not qualified. Like this, they put always down themselves. They down themselves, and then they'll go for depression and what else? Lack of confidence. All the things. This is a inferiority complex. These people need a lot of counseling. Actually, they have to come up. They should use their maximum capacity. So that is one. And the superiority complex people are the person, even small things, he'll be boast himself bigger one. I know everything. I can do anything. Such people know what happens. No, I know everything. When small failure comes, no, he will crash. He'll be smashed. They will go for suicide and all that because he's thinking himself very, very high. He doesn't have that qualification, but himself is thinking very, very high. This kind of people are there. Once I just remember, Dronacharya was there, and he called Yudhishthira Maharaj, and he called Duryodhana also. Go and find higher than you, somebody in your country. Then both Yudhishthira and Duryodhana went there, and then Yudhishthira come back, and then he said that everybody is higher than me. He's so humble. He is such a personality. He's following dharma properly. He's such a personality. He said that everybody higher than me. Then Duryodhana come back, and he said that I could not find anybody higher than me. This kind of people. This is what the overconfidence, right? He knows Bhima is better than him, right? He knows anyway. So this is what we have to use our. How do you find out what is my maximum capacity is? We have to work little more. At one point of time, we start agitate, we start lamenting. I'm not able to do this. This is very tough for me. Then you have to little down and then work that capacity. That is a capacity. So in olden days, if you see, we normally in olden days in Gurukul, after 5 to 7 years, they send their child to the Gurukul, right? They send the child to Gurukul. There, the Guru used to identify what is his quality. He will teach all the things, but he will engage them according to their nature. But now if you see, our education system teaches only science, English, mathematics, some language, right? No identification. And our parents also not able to identify what is the quality of my son. Normally what we do, okay, I could not do doctor, you do doctor. You do doctor, force him. I remember in my college days, one of my classmates, he wanted to do MBBS. Somehow he could not get it. But his parents, okay, you did not get MBBS, you join in engineering. Put him. He come, he is not interested only. He will come, simply sleep in the back bench. He has high quality, but simply sleep. At one point of time, sometimes he don't come to the college only. He come from home and he don't come to the college. Where somewhere he go in the park and sit and go back, and he was debarred. This is what happened. When we force our children to our interest, no, it is not our interest. If you are not able to achieve, it is with you only. You are not able to achieve. Don't force. We should not force to our children to do this. We have to give the choice according to their nature. If we are not able to identify, take and try to understand with somebody else who knows this knowledge and try to understand what is his nature, and then give proper education accordingly. Simply, he want to become an engineer, he want to become a doctor. He may be very good in literature. We don't know. You engage him and he will do nicely in literature. He will come first in literature. He can exalted person in that area. But because you push him into whatever, if you see everybody go to IT, software engineer, right? Engineering, IT, BE, computer science. This is what everybody, because job is there. You want to become a Sudra. You might be a Brahmana, right? We have to identify that. So normally, one devotee was saying, these IITs are the best Sudras. But still they are very sincere. That is why they become Vishnu Sutras, right? Even in many devotees or exalted devotees in ISKCON, they are all from IIT. They do a lot of wonder in ISKCON. After they come here, they identify their work, they do it, right? So we should work our maximum capacity. How to identify capacity? Just increase his levels. Just to give, like if you see in a school and all, no, first year syllabus, first standard syllabus, second standard syllabus. If you give third standard syllabus, first standard, he cannot read because his capacity is not that. So nicely you can understand. That way we have to identify what is his capacity and then we have to give that work. That is how we have to work. If we are not able to understand that, like some agitation happens, I'm not able to do that work, then immediately we have to reduce our levels and then work. Then we'll be happily work, and then whatever we are getting, we'll be happily live. Not to compare. Because of comparing only, we are suffering. Right? Third one is, don't aspire to do others' duty. This is another crazy. People do. See, he's doing this work. He's doing like now I see many people. How many of you know? I don't know. Many of you know this YouTube channel. Everybody start YouTube channel. Even though we don't have that capability, simply start your channel. Simply Facebook. Simply this something channel. See, the person who is doing is going to do some business or something. He might be having that business mentality. He does it and simply start some channels and then do. This is another crazy thing. Put the YouTube and many things. For this, there is a sloka from Bhagavad Gita. I'll say, you can repeat. Shreyan sadharma vigno paradharma swa anustita sadharma nidanam shreyaha parodharma bhayavaha. Anybody would like to read a translation?
It is far better to discharge one's prescribed duties even though faultily, than another's duty perfectly. Instruction in the course of performing one's own duty is better than engaging in another's duties. For to follow another's path is dangerous.
Yes. Following others' path is dangerous. Don't do others' duty. Do your own duty. Don't aspire for doing others' duty. It is a dangerous. We don't know what danger is going to be there. You know, whatever. Once one devotee was asking to other devotee, Prabhuji, I want to change job. Right now I'm working, 10 years I'm working. I'm going to change the domain. Then the devotee told, whatever you know, you go in the same domain. You cannot do anything in the new domain. Do the same way. Because whatever you know, that is the best. You cannot change now. You trained last 10 years or 15 years, like again you're changing, like all of a sudden you go on to do business or something. You cannot excel in that. You cannot excel because there are in the market, there are whales and sharks are there. You just a fish, you go and try to do something. You cannot do anything, right? So changing like your others' duty, like he's earning crores of money. Why I'm not able to do? I will also do it. Some Bitcoin, something. I'm just giving example. So many things. Whatever our nature, whatever our capacity, whatever our work, our quality, that we have to work. We should not work for others' duty. That is causes suffering for us. We put ourselves into suffering. It is not that somebody is giving suffering. We put ourselves into suffering. This is the best part of it. Nobody is putting suffering. And we will suffer and then we will lament, right? This is what happened. Okay. So the other one is like many people try to press this. This is not only ladies; it is for gents also. We don't have photos, so if you put it, it is not. Don't feel bad. It is for everybody. Just try to impress some others. What do you say? The Brahmana should not look for a Kshatriya. The Kshatriya is doing very good fight. Brahmana cannot do only. So for that he should not. Okay, I also fight like this. What is that? That cannot be done, right? So that kind of, what is our nature? That is what we have to. We should not go for others' job. This is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. The work is meant for satisfaction of mind. It is not for anybody else. It is not try to prove, okay, I will prove in front of my relatives. I prove in front of my friends. No, it is not to prove anybody to prove anybody. It is for engaging our mind properly. It is for our mind has to be engaged. If you are keeping your mind freely, mind become devil's workshop. What is it? Devil's workshop. The mind will take you infinite way. Infinite way. This can be like this. This can be like this. This can be like this. Nothing will be like this. Our mind will take multiple ways and finally we lost ourselves. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi Ekeka Guru Nandana. Then he says that, after that, he says that those who are not following this Ekeka Guru Nandana, they will be having multiple paths and then lost in the material world. That's all. 2.41, I think so. So they lost in this material world. So we should follow our path properly. We should know our quality. We should know our nature of work. We should know our capacity. And then we should aspire for only for us. It is not for others' duty. Right? And this job is meant for our own satisfaction. If we keep our mind empty, then it is a devil's workshop. So we should not keep. We should engage ourselves. But we should see what is my capacity, what is my nature. That is how we have to work. Right? So for this, there is a sloka. Karmani evadhigaraste ma paleshu kadachana ma karma pala heturbhur ma te sangostvi akarmani. Somebody can read translation.
You are not entitled to the fruits of action. Never consider yourself the cause or results of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty.
Yeah. So here very clearly mentioned Bhagavad Gita 2.47, perform your own prescribed duty. You may ask, what is my prescribed duty? Your prescribed duty is according to your nature. Brahmana means you should be peaceful, set control, like tapa, saucham, arjavam, astikyam, jnanam, ninjanam, like this. So this is what it is. Peaceful. So sama, damo. Damo means self-control. Tapa means austerity. Saucham means cleanliness, right? Like this. Arjavam, astikyam. Like astikyam means religiousness. Like this, he has to follow his own activity. He should not go into other activity. That's a prescribed duty. For Kshatriyas, heroism, maintaining established dharma, properly maintaining dharma, that is what Kshatriyas. And Vaishyas, cow protection, doing business, farming, doing business. And Shudras has to work for all three category of people, just supporting them, so that all the people nicely engaged. But when we are not doing that, instead of that fruiting of action, then okay, next part we'll discuss later. Okay, there is someone who values and remembers your service. Who's that? Yeah. So I'll give one story here. This story many of you may know. I just repeat here. Once Sri Ramachandra was there. They were building a bridge, right? You all may know. Many people think that it's a mythology, whatever people call, right? But whatever our Idigasas are there, they're all history. It is not mythology. It is a history. Many people researched whether really that bridge exists. Foreigners, it is not our Indian. Indians also research, because when we say ourselves, the people don't believe. So the foreigners, they researched, they found it, there was a bridge. Still, some floating stones are there in that. So it is not mythology, it is a history. So I'm just come back to this. When Ramachandra was there, so these monkeys, these Vanaras, they write Lord Ramachandra's name, Rama, and then they put the stones in the sea, ocean. So it started floating. That way they started constructing. One night, Lord Ramachandra wanted to test himself. In the night, he was seeing outside, who's there? Nobody was there. Then he thought, why I have to write my name? I am myself Ramachandra. I will throw. What will happen? Then he threw the stone. That stone got sunk. By the time this Hanuman saw from the backside, somewhere he come back, he saw that. Then he was telling to Ramachandra, Ramachandra was, what happened? It's sinking. You people are throwing, it is floating. When I throw myself, it is sinking. Then the very nice analogy this Hanuman was giving. What is that? He was telling that, see, we are all writing Lord Rama, your name. When we throw, because your name is there, everything is floating. You are Lord Ramachandra, you are Supreme Personality of Godhead. If we give up somebody, throw somebody, what will happen in their life? That's how they sink. So you cannot do that. So this is what it is. When Lord himself give up you, that's all. There is no shelter, right? Okay, here I'm coming this story. So there was a squirrel. There was one squirrel, and there was a Hanuman. Hanuman was taking big rocks, big rocks, and he's taking and then throwing right Lord's Rama's name and throw. The bridge is trekking so fast. But this squirrel is very small, and he took small stones, pebbles, kind of stones. It is going and throwing there. It was throwing there. But it was crossing Hanuman's path frequently. So Hanuman was chastised this squirrel. Don't come. Hey, don't come here. Go that side. You are taking small one, and you are coming. I have to complete this bridge. You don't come across. Then the squirrel go and complain to Ramachandra. And Ramachandra also was seeing that. Then he called Hanuman and squirrel both. See, the squirrel has his own capacity. The squirrel's capacity is this. Your capacity is big boulder. So I'm happy with both their capacity, both services. So this is how Lord takes from us. He doesn't worry about whether you do this much service or this much service. If you work your own capacity, Lord is satisfied with us. But if you see, in our life, our relatives or our friends, even though you do some lot of service, at one point of time, even your sons or daughter or whatever it is, later you will see, maybe they don't have a son now, maybe later you'll get it, that they will ask this question, what you have done for me? This, in my personal life, I saw that. Meaning my father, one of my sibling was asking, what you have done for me? Same thing will be there. It is there. It will be there. They'll, what you have done? So you see, so many fathers are doing so many things. You have nothing you have done. Like that, this will come. But when you do service to the Lord, even a small service you do to Supreme Lord, He remembers everything. Just to clean, He remembers. You just think of Lord, okay, I want to clean this place. Remember, you just offer a flower every day. Every week you are offering, right? Lord remembers each and every service, whatever you. But we are at Baddha Jivas, like very very bad people. We don't remember whatever service. Today, if you do, hey, very good. Next day, if you are not doing, why are you not doing? But Lord is not like that. You did a small service. Lord is so happy with your service, and He remembers. He remembers. That is the Supreme Lord. So doing devotional service is never been vanished. Never been vanished. Even you did after death, because next body you're taking, no, this carry forward. This question Arjuna was asking in Bhagavad Gita. Then Krishna says it will continue. That's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Anyway, we'll learn later, right? So Lord remembers whatever service we have done. Never think that Lord doesn't know anything. Whatever we are doing, Lord knows, right? Even if you offer patram pushpam, that's what Lord says. Patram pushpam paramto yam yomya bhaktya prayachati. In 9.26 Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says patram. Patram means leaf. Palam, fruits. Toyam, water, like this. Patram pushpam palam toyam. Yeah, palam toyam. Pushpam, flower. You offer. It is very simply available, right? Lord doesn't ask you give this is much. You give golden plate. You give this. No. Just simple things, what is available you offer to me. Yomyo bhaktya prayachati. With the bhakti you offer me. That's a qualification. With bhakti, offer me, I accept. Tadaham asnami, I accept it. Prayatatmanaha, with the love if you are offering, with the love and bhakti if you are offering, I accept it. How nice our Supreme Lord, no? This is what Supreme Lord. Yeah, sorry. It went back. Okay, till then we were discussing about comparison, attitude of comparison. There is one more is there for our suffering. What is that? Causes of suffering, doing wrong things. Doing wrong things. This, I think we all doing it in the market whenever we do. Now I'm going to reveal that. It says in Bhagavad Gita. See how our Bhagavad Gita is so wonderful. Krishna gave, how wonderful literature. He gave all the information, but we are so foolish not taking it properly and not try to understand it properly, not try to understand through proper authority properly, just passing the time, right? So here the causes of suffering, doing wrong things. Why we are doing? See, I'll read this sloka, maybe you all can follow. Jayato vishayan pumsa sangaste juvajayate sanga sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate. Can anybody read the sloka? The translation.
While contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them, and from such attachment, lust develops, and from lust, anger arises.
See how anger arises. How many of you got anger? Can you raise hands? Not raising? Everyone got anger, no? Everyone got yes or no? Yes. So this is the reason. Dhyayato vishayan pumsa. Dhyayato means meditating. Meditating. Vishayan, some particular object. Pumsaha. Okay, we'll read the translation anyway, right? So sense object. What is a sense object for eyes? Sorry? Vision. Right? What is the sense object for nose? What is the sense object for tongue? What is the sense object for Hear? Sound. What is the sense object for touch? Okay, hand. Okay, skin. Okay, touch. So for these sense object, these are all sense object. Touch, sound. Some people are very interested in music, like this Hindi music, no? Like this, and some people are very interested in very aroma, like a fragrant smell, and some people very addicted to tongue, right? Many of us, right, addicted to tongue. This restaurant will be very good. We'll go there, right? So addicted to tongue. So but the all the senses in our human body is so powerful. Some senses are powerful for some animals. For example, dog, the sense of smelling is so powerful. For fish, tongue is powerful. For elephant, touch is powerful. Like this, each and every animal or some birds are having one quality only. But the human has all five senses are so powerful. We have to control, but it's very difficult. But because of the senses, sense object, right, we are getting anger. Okay, I'll just put this one, like sense object. From the sense object, what is that? Contemplating, just to contemplating. And then attachment comes. Once contemplating, attachment comes. After attachment, what happens? It increases the attachment. Once it is increases, that is intensifying attachment. What happened? Lust comes. Once lust comes, it is not unfulfilled. It is not fulfilled. Anger comes. If it is fulfilled, somehow escape. No anger, right? If you see in our market, supermarket, early days, how the shop was? Early days, you might have seen. They keep everything inside. The shop owner keep in front. And what do you want? We'll have one list. We'll give that list. Only that list you'll give. We are satisfied with it earlier. Now, it's not like that. They keep it open to everybody. Dhyayato Vishayanpumsa. You'll see. You might have prepared a list also. Go there. But more than a list will come in your bucket, in our basket, right? It will come. Then we see the bill. We came with this many items. Now, how many items is there? This is what it is. See how wonderful this Bhagavad Gita is telling how you have to live, right? So this how they are marketing. So they do in the TV. So when people are seeing World Cup match, all frequently one advertisement will come, like a toothpaste, very white, like glittering things will come. Okay, you will keep in mind. Oh, this paste I have to use. See, you have what is it? Charcoal in your paste. They will ask this paste is charcoal. Early days people are using charcoal only. These people say no. This is not good. You have to use toothpaste. That is how they advertise. Now they are asking, do you have a charcoal in your paste? You have a salt in the namak in this plate paste, like this. Totally reverse now, right? So this is how what happens when they do frequently, again and again. Our mind has an impression. Keep on thinking that. Okay, when we go there, okay, this paste like this, they keep your mind impression. Okay, one day you're going to shopping. You will make a list. Go shopping. There are so many pastes are available, but your mind will go only that paste. Out of so many pastes, I'm just giving you an example. Out of so many things, only you select that one and then take it. Why? Because Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsa. They made a nice advertisement. And then slowly we attach, and then it increases and become a lust, and we are going for buying. This is what it is happening. So anger arises. Okay, after anger is what happened? See, next another one. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Sammohat smriti vibhramaha. Smriti brahmashat buddhi naso. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. Somebody can read.
From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material world.
Yeah, this is what happened. Because you got anger, next step is there. Just it is not stopped because of anger. After anger, delusion comes. Delusion means he lost the control. This anger is very, very dangerous. It lost the control. From the loss of the control, and he lost the memory. From the loss of memory, his total intelligence lost. Intelligence means whatever you learned, at that time it won't be there, it won't exist. Like Karna, whatever you learned, you will not be remembered at the time of some crucial point. That is what happened. So that is what happening. When intelligence lost, done. You don't know what he's doing. You become like a mad. Mad only does like that, right? So this just put into the flow chart. From anger, bewilderment comes. From bewilderment, intelligence loss. From intelligence, ready to do anything. What are the things? All crime activities. Social crimes, suicide, rape, all the things happen because of one simple attachment. Simple attachment. It leads to all the crimes and all things. Simple attachment. So how we can stop this? Is there any solution? See, now we are identified. Because of sense object, we are getting attachment. Because of attachment, we get anger. So much increasing our attachment, we get anger. Because of anger, we are becoming delusion. Because of delusion, we lost the memory. Because of lost the memory, what a bewilderment. Because of the bewilderment, intelligence lost. From the intelligent, what happens? We are ready to do anything. This happens in the Corona period. Some World Cup happens. I was hearing in West Bengal or something, there was a fight for watching the match, husband and wife. They have small kid. I think I'm not sure. That is what I was hearing. So he lost his total things, and the small child he thrown out from the building. Later he could come back, but at that moment he lost. This is what will happen. So when we are not following scriptures, this is what will happen. Maybe we are in the different levels, but we should follow scriptures. Then we can understand. Then we can practice it, and will not be in that position. We'll be very peaceful. The devotees, if you see, very peaceful, happy, right? Very happy. That's all. So, what is the solution for this? It is given here. What is the solution? Because dhyayato vishyan pumsa, I cannot close my eyes. I cannot close my ear. I cannot close my tongue not to eat outside. But there is a way to get that. We'll read it. Neha vikrama nashosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpam api ashi dharmasya trayato mahato bhayat. Krishna says, swalpam api asya dharmasya trayato mahato bhayat. Swalpam api asya dharmasya. If you follow small things, you'll be saved from a greatest danger. Trayato mahato. Anybody can read this meaning? Translation?
In this endeavor, there is a loss.
And a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear.
Yes. Thank you. So, in this endeavor, when you try to understand, Krishna says, when you do practice bhakti, when you try to understand Bhagavad Gita, there is no loss. First, there is no loss. And what else is there? You'll be protected from the greatest danger. Even it is not you do complete life full life. Even swalpam api Krishna, swalpam api yasya dharmasya. You just to follow some dharma, just to follow, just to practice little. Then trayato mahato bhayat, you'll be saved from the greatest danger of the fear. Okay. Okay, after that, Krishna says, what is the solution? Nasti buddhir ayuktasya na chayuktasya bhavana na cha bhavayatah santir ashantasya kuta sukam. Anybody can read?
One who is not connected with the Supreme Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind. Without which there is no possibility of peace. How can there be any happiness without peace?
This is what it is. Krishna says they should be connected to the Supreme. Without connecting to the Supreme, Krishna asking question to Arjuna again. Like it is a kind of, but when you connect to the Supreme, then only your mind becomes steady. Then only you can be at peace. There is no way you can become peace. There is no other way. In Brahat Naradi Purana, it is said, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam, kalau nasti, eva nasti, kalau nasti, eva nasti, gadiranyata. Wherever Shastra says 3 times, it's very, very important. In Brahat Naradi Purana, Hare Nama, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Nama, that is what you are all chanting, right? Kevala means this is the only solution for what in Kali Yuga. Kalau nasti, eva nasti means there is no alternative. There is no alternative. 3 times. There is no alternative. There is no way. Right? So here Krishna says you should be connected to the Supreme. Then only you can get a steady mind. Because we don't have a steady mind, we are sanchala. We are not clear what we are doing. Right? Sanchala. So neither you get a transcendental intelligence, not is going to have a steady mind. Without that, Krishna says there is no possibility of peace. Then where is the happiness? Happiness is the next stage, right? So this is what I just put a practice bhakti, then connect with Supreme, then transcendental intelligence and steady mind, you will get it. Then peace will come. Then happiness arises. So without bhakti, Krishna very clearly said, this is a life manual. Krishna very clearly says, it is proved also. Those who are practicing bhakti, you see, devotees are very, very happy, very peaceful, happily they practice it. They don't fear in this world. They don't have fear. Devotees doesn't have fear in this world. So when you connect Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, then you'll get a transcendental intelligence and then steady mind. Then only you get a peace. Then you will be happy. Okay. What is the root cause for all the cause of suffering? Attachment things, especially body. Why? This is temporary. Then what is that permanent? Soul. Where you have to attach? Supreme person. Krishna says, connect with the Supreme. Right now we are connected with our temporary body. We have so much attachment with the temporary body. But what Krishna says, you attach with the Supreme. Then that is a permanent. So because we are attached with the temporary things, with the body, we are all suffering. If you see all the 3 causes, all the attachment and then comparison and then doing wrong things, all belongs to because of this. Right? This is a practical tip of the day today. Okay. So in summary, what we have to do? Perform our own duty. Wake up to your maximum, work up to your maximum capacity. Do not aspire to do others' duty. Be satisfied with whatever result you achieve. Duty is meant for satisfaction of mind, not prove anything to the world. If we do that, then we are sure we'll be happy and be peaceful, and we can do that. Immediately it is not possible right now, because you're just right now it is knowledge for you. When you practice it, it is possible. already see, you can see the practicing devotee, they're very happily practicing, and then they get all the things. It'll come over a period of time. Immediately, if you ask, no. But over a year, within a year, if you practice, that's all. But we have so many years to still to go. So you can practice bhakti. When you practice bhakti, then only you'll be happy. We are all searching for happiness, right? For searching for happiness only, we are trying different plans we are making. I make, okay, today, tomorrow I'll go to beach. Suppose beach is here. Tomorrow I'll go to park. Why we are going to park? I'm not happy here. I want to go to park somewhere. I'm frustrated in this home. I just go out. Why are you looking for Saturday, Sunday? I'm not happy with my work. I want to take some rest. Because we are not happy. But devotees, you see, they even Corona period, they're happily chanting and doing service to the Lord. Nice, everybody has a deity. They do deity service to home, and then happily they were there. They will not go to depression because they connect to the Supreme. They connect to the Supreme. They practice bhakti, right? So this is our last slide. Okay, I stop here. Any questions? We'll go for 5 minutes. Yes.
There are four types of people based on quality.
Yes.
Homemaker comes under what quality?
Homemaker also. It is see, each and every homemaker also same quality. We are all souls. There is no difference. Whether Matajis or Prabhujis, there is no different. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Indrani Rudani Mayaya, meaning everybody, the body is like a machine. You got this machine, this type of machine. Prabhuji's got this type of machine. There is no difference. Only difference is because of our karma, we got this body. You got it, no? Because of our karma, we got this body. Because of this dog karma, dog got that body. Because of this men's karma, they got it. But you have also the same quality, Brahmana quality. So that is why early days, Brahmana will get married Brahmana wife. They see all the qualities. Because then only they can survive. Because a Shudra wife come to Brahmana, it is very difficult to handle this husband because he is totally peaceful. He is not like totally, he will be reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and guiding the people. But the Shudra category wife comes to, she keep on work. She like that one only. She doesn't like, but that won't match. That is why this astrology and all, they see, no, they see all the things properly. Nowadays, that is there. That is also collapsed. That is also corrupted. They change the date of birth and all. They want marry this person. I will change and then do something to my parents and then they marry, right? That corruption everywhere done. Now you cannot do anything. But early, the Vedic principles are so clean, so clear. Brahmana will get, but the Brahmana quality wife should not marry a below quality husband. Always go for higher or equal. Or otherwise, Shastra says Varna Shankara. Varna Shankara means unwanted child will come. That will be disturbance in the society. Now, we don't have anybody now. We are all disturbing. Somehow we try to. Because you might have done in previous life, so many, you might have read Bhagavad Gita. It is there in Bhagavatam, 3rd canto. It is said that those who are attracting, those who are chanting the holy name, they are not ordinary people. Only you people got attracted to this, right? There are so many millions of people there in Bangalore, in this area also. Why they are not coming? Because their punya is not enough to understand Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 7.28, Tesham antagana pavam jananam punya karmanam danta moga nirmukte. What is that? Bhajate mam dhrita vrataha. Meaning, those who have done enough pious activity in previous life and in this life, they only can do my devotional service. Now, you are all hearing about Krishna. You are hearing about Krishna and his statements. So, you have already done. That is why you are coming. You are get attracted. But as a ISKCON, we don't know who has done that. So, we openly give. Whoever attracted, they will come. And then they'll take up. Right? So this is how it is. So there is no distinction between Matajis and this one, but body is different. But marriage will be according to their quality. Answer your question, ma'am? Hare Krishna. Anybody else? Any question? Okay. Unwanted child means that intelligence is corrupted. Like, see, the consciousness of women and consciousness of men should be proper when they unite. But when the consciousness of woman is low, like high, and then husband is low, then corrupted, like we are after corrupting. And that child will not perform anything. They will disturb the society. Yes, Prabhuji.
So you showed one example like tomato and apple. So what if the tomato doesn't have ability to become apple, right? But it's not the case in the human. Like God has given us the ability to grow and expand ourselves beyond our limitations, right? So I mean, if we have the comparison, then only we know what is our maximum capacities. Then only we excel in your work, right?
Yes.
And if we don't do that, we will not be called human also, right? In that case, because we are not doing what we are expected to do, right? So
Yes.
I mean, I'm a little confused how you just, I mean, which should be getting my question.
Yeah, I got it. I got your question. Your question is very valid. I'm telling the current situation, whatever people has. Your capacity can be increased. How it can be increased? Only by bhakti, not other way. Now people are doing, like you said, no, tomato with apple. So the person who is not practicing bhakti, his capacity won't be increased. That is for sure. That is for sure. Because he is not touching the internal part of it. He is working in the body and mind. That's all. So he cannot improve his quality, like capacity. That is why I said like that. The capacity. But when you practice bhakti, everybody can become a Brahmana. You understood? Everybody. That is what, when you practice bhakti, everybody can become a Brahmana. Your quality will keep on improving. When you chant Hare Krishna, your consciousness keep on increasing. Keep on increasing. So that is why it is called Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means God consciousness. Krishna says, if you do this, you will get my quality. What is that? You get my quality. So by chanting the holy name, our consciousness, initially we see we all have animal consciousness. What is animal does? Eating, sleeping, procreation, defending. Any other activity dog does or any other animal does? Sleeping, eating, procreation, defending. Any other activity any animal does? No animal. Now we'll compare with human being. What are we doing? We're also doing the same thing. But there is a sloka says, Ahara nitra bhaya maitunam cha. Right? Ahara nitra, nitra sleep, bhaya. Bhaya means fear. Right? But for Naranam adigo vishesham. What is that? Following dharma. Adigo vishesham. Pasubir samanam. If you are not following dharme nahinam, pasubir samanam. If you are not following dharma, then in Sanskrit, pasu means animal. Pasubir samanam. We become a two-legged animals. So dharma means we have to follow these rules and regulations. Then only it can come. Right now, as you asked, your capacity can be increased only by practice bhakti. Otherwise, no. So then you cannot compare apple with tomatoes. Sorry, you can compare only. You cannot compare. Yeah, you cannot compare apple with tomatoes because your quality is apple. How you are comparing? Your tomato quality is tomato. You cannot compare. Ours cannot be compared to the donkey, right? Like that. So capacity cannot. You may be anchoring. You may be anchoring. I want to go there, but you don't have a capacity. Then you will be frustrated. That is what I was discussing today. You'll be frustrated. You cannot go beyond. You'll be frustrated because you don't have. But when you practice bhakti, Krishna will give that quality. Krishna says, if you do that, you'll get my quality. That is why Srila Prabhupada keep it Krishna consciousness. It is a God consciousness. You'll get, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, you will get my quality. You read Bhagavad Gita, then you will understand. You'll get my quality. Right? Okay. Any other questions? Okay. No more question. We'll go to mantra meditation. This is one of the important activity. See, mantra means manastrayate iti mantra. It deliver the mind. Mantra means what? Deliver the mind. Mantra means to deliver the mind. So this mantra is Maha Mantra. This mantra is not ordinary mantra. It is a Maha Mantra. It is coming from the spiritual world. You don't think that it's an ordinary sound vibration. It reaches very deep in your heart, where Paramatma sits in your heart. He hears your vibration. And we are saying that by chanting this Maha Mantra, oh Krishna, please engage me in your service. Engage me in your service. So then Krishna allow him to do service. Otherwise, no service for him. Right? So this Maha Mantra goes deeper. Right? So chanting is very, very important activity. Very, very important activity. This will clear your mind, which is a lot of impression. Today we discussed, right? There is a mind concentration later. You all will understand more about mind control, right? How Lord helps us. So this mantra, whatever we are chanting, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, it clears your mind. Meaning you might have a number of impressions, right? Now you started chanting, you may be thinking many things, but try to avoid thinking anything else. Try to hear this holy name. When you hear this holy name, this goes deeper. This goes deeper, and Lord can hear your sound, and then Lord will clean your heart. It is not you are going to clean. The Paramatma is going to clean your heart. It is not possible. Anybody can clean your heart. Doctor can only clean blood. He cannot do cleaning. We can only take bath outside. But heart can be cleaned only the Supreme Lord. He said, what is it? Sarvascha Shaham Riti Sannivitto Matta Smriti Jnanam Apohanam Cha. In 15.15, Krishna says, I am sitting in your every living entity's heart. Sarvascha Shaham Riti Sannivitto. Riti means Hridaya. I am sitting in your heart. Matta Smriti Jnanam. I am only giving you intelligence. I am only giving forgetfulness. Right? Apohanam Cha. Okay. So this mantra meditation is very scientific. It's not some, some belief, some what else, some rituals. No, it is not ritual. It is a scientific. It clears your heart. When you chant the holy name, you can see your consciousness will change. Right? Okay. This is what Bhagavatam says about this. Each and every yuga has own dharma, yuga dharma. So this is what Kreteya Deyato Vishnum Trayato Mahato Yachato Makai. So this one for in a Satya Yuga, we have to meditate on Vishnu. Then in Treta Yuga, we do only sacrifices. In Dwapara Yuga, Paricharyayam, meaning temple worship. And then in Kalau, Tat Hari Kirtana, just chanting the holy name, Hari Kirtana, right? So this Kali Yuga Dharma is chanting the holy name. There is no need to do anything else, right? So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is said in Kali Chandrana Upanishad. This Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Idi Shodashaka Nam Kali Kalmasa Nasanam Natha Paratharobhaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyate. After analyzing all the Vedas, all the scriptures, finally this 16 syllable Hare Krishna Maha Mantra can only counteract the effect of Kali. The Kali basically directly impact our mind, corrupt your mind. So only way is to chant the holy name very, very sincerely, very, very seriously. Hearing the holy name is more important. Hearing the holy name. You don't think anything while chanting. Keep away this 5 or 10 minutes. The world, whatever is happening, let it be. It is, you are spending this 10 minutes for your own self. Don't think about your family. Don't think about anything. Just think about whether I'm able to hear the holy name properly. Each and every syllable. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. Now I will say this invocation mantra, because this mantra will help you more